for you, Mike.
Anyone company?
So, the true judge, the one who might actually understand. So during this time when quite literally everything is turned upside down, his blessing helps us perhaps find some comfort knowing that maybe in time there will be understanding and maybe not. But that's the way we sit with it. And that the tearing of this ribbon is of course symbolic for the tearing, like I said, inside, that's going on inside, and it shows you to the world as mourners. And so we're going to say the blessing, and then I'm going to ask after the blessing, I'll give you one word at a time. You can repeat after me. And then as soon as the blessing is done, I'm going to ask you each to tear up through the middle of the ribbon. And I want you to listen in the quiet of our world right now. Some sounds ring louder. I want you to hear the sound of the tearing and let that be part of the hard reality settling in. So the blessing goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam dayan ha'emet. Blessed are you, Adonai, the God of truth. Lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from Adonai, maker of heaven and earth. God will not let your foot give way. Your guardian will not slumber. See, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. Adonai is your guardian. Adonai is your protection at your right hand. By day the sun will not strike you, nor the moon by night. Adonai will guard you from all harm. God will guard your life. God will guard your going and your coming, now and forever. There's a story of a man who had been told that he would receive all the land he could manage to cover on foot in one day. As if in a television game show, the man ran and ran, loath to pass up the opportunity to acquire one more acre, one more yard. When he could run no longer, he walked. And when he could walk no longer, he fell to his knees and he crawled. As he finally collapsed from exhaustion, he stretched out his hands, straining to cover yet another few inches. This too is mine. And these were his dying words. The man had acquired nothing. You see, he was poor. Mike Witkowsky covered an immense amount of territory in his life. But unlike the man in this story, Mike died very rich. Rich, having nothing to do with dollars, but with a sense of contentment. The ancient Rabbi Ben Zoma famously taught Ezehu Ashir, who is rich, the one who is content with his lot. And so today we come together in a manner that seems beyond impossible. It's impossibly unfitting to be gathered with so few of us here. For a man that under normal circumstances would rally hundreds. This, just as it feels impossible to bid farewell to a man who ran through life not to acquire, but to be, to create, to play, to engage, and for all of you here, to love. He was indeed content with his lot, the lot that stands here today to mourn, and the lot that is left with no option but to mourn from a distance. Perhaps we hope there is some comfort for all of you in being reminded that your husband, your father, your father-in-law, your grandfather was indeed content with his lot. Ask the psalmist, Adonai, mi yagur ba'ohalecha mi yishkan b'har kodshecha. God, who may abide in your house, who may dwell in your holy mountain. And the psalmist answered his own question when he said, those who are upright, who do justly, who speak the truth within their hearts, who do not slander others or wrong them or bring shame upon them. Those who scorn the lawless, but honor those who revere God, who give their word and come what may do not retract, who do not exploit others, who do not take bribes. Those who live in this way shall never be shaken. As we remember Michael Witkowsky today and give thanks for the blessing of his life, we are comforted that the psalmist knew that he would be able to take refuge with God. The 20th century psalmist, Rabbi Alvin Fine, wrote these words. Just doing a technology check here. Alvin Fine wrote these words. To the living, death is a wound. Its name is grief. Its companion is loneliness. Whenever it comes, whatever its guise, even when there are no tears, death is a wound. But death belongs to life. As night belongs to day, as darkness belongs to light, as shadow belongs to substance, as the fallen leaf to the tree, as time to eternity, so death belongs to life. Life's meaning is not measured by how long we live. It's measured by how much we do to make life good. Final words from our tradition, words that are so familiar, to bring something familiar during a time that is anything but. Solomon, the king of David, wrote these words in the book of Ecclesiastes. To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot what is planted, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. Now is the time to speak, the time to hold on to those treasures of memories, bringing life to his legacy, even as we mourn his death. I encourage you to speak. If you're in person, speak. If you're by email, speak. If you're by telephone, speak. Now is the time to speak. With the approach next week of the festival of Passover, we are reminded that the Jewish people have long been a people with the strength and resilience needed to survive difficult times. Putting one foot in front of the other, carrying on, and ultimately building lives of blessing. Every day, creation is renewed. This is what the Jewish morning liturgy teaches us. Every day, creation is renewed. And with this, we are reminded that every day is another opportunity to build a life that we want to be living, a life that is filled with blessings. The story of Passover recounts the Exodus from Egypt. It's a holiday of celebration because the Israelites survived to taste freedom and to birth the generation that would ultimately experience the blessings of the Promised Land. And so today, when we gather to celebrate the story of Mike's life, we celebrate his unmatched ability to create the life that he wanted to build. His life filled with his blessings. Born right here in Los Angeles to Rebecca and Irving Witkowsky on January 14, 1940, he and his brother Ron did not have it easy in those early years. From an early age, he was left with no choice but to work, and to work hard. He helped his mother in their family donut shop, and he pumped gas at a gas station that belonged to family friends. When he met Hope on a blind date in 1957, the same year he graduated from Hamilton, he got his first glimpse of his promised land. They were married in 1959. And they were both just 19 years old. And they savored the 6 full decades of their marriage, their partnership, those 60 years that they celebrated just a few months ago. Blessings abounded, starting in 1961 when Daniel was born, and then again 2 years later when Deborah came along. In those years, there was Little League and Scouts and countless programs and games. He never missed an activity because he was mindful that the life he was living was exactly the life he wanted to live. When Robert joined the family in 1986, Mike's blessings grew. And when Nicole, Stacy, Denise, Max, and Elizabeth came along, there still was never an activity to be missed, or a Torrance City Park, all of them with the girls in the summer of '99. It was a park a day. He was living the life he wanted to live. And then when Chloe and Devin showed him yet another generation, he came to the brink of his promised land. Life was indeed flowing with milk and honey, and he knew it. And he appreciated it because to Mike, the biggest blessing was being Papa. Like his sweatshirt says, there were the 7 reasons I love being a Papa. But just like the ancient Israelites, his journey was long and it was winding. Along the way, he built an incredible career with Farmers Insurance and then United Healthcare as well. He was the top salesman, winning countless awards because he treated his customers like he treated everyone else he encountered, with care, with compassion, because they mattered. Because to Mike, they mattered. So much so that he even helped one of his customers from his hospital bed during these last few weeks. And while he never got to enjoy the retirement that had been planned for earlier this very week, the day after he died, it just may be fitting that he was there helping people until the very end. With his customers, as with his family, as with his community involvements, he was there to serve. It gave him joy, and it was a blessing to him. And I had the good fortune to visit with him in the hospital on one of the last days that the hospital would allow visitors. He lay in his bed with the same attitude that he brought to his entire life. Despite the pain, the look on his face was one filled with contentment. He told jokes, like wanting to make sure his funeral was packed and offering to rent a bus and bring all of the homeless people in Los Angeles to be at the funeral. He even offered Debbie money to help get their hair cut for the big day. But I got to watch him bond with his doctor about their shared love for In-N-Out. And I witnessed him close his eyes, and with a smile on his face, I watched him savor every word of our blessing to him. He too wished for Refuah Shlema, a complete healing. While he would not enjoy that in body, his sense of completeness served as a source of spiritual healing for him. I hope and pray that this too can serve as a source of spiritual healing for all of you today, tomorrow, and throughout the days and weeks and months and years of your mourning. Mike knew inherently that creation is renewed every day, because for him, every day was an opportunity to create the life he wanted to live. So on this dark, yet bright, yet dark day, this painful day, may each of us, all of us, here and everywhere, take our inspiration from him and continue to build from his legacy something beautiful and filled with blessings. Then you, all of you, like him, will glimpse the place in your lives that is flowing with milk and with honey, and you too, like him, will be able to savor his sweetness.